10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Something ain't right. Not hearing anything. See what's going on here. No music playing here. Well, that's weird. Let's try and see what's going on here. Let's hit this stop button. Let's double check everything's working correctly. We'll do some troubleshooting right now. All right, there we go. Let's hit play. It's like nothing's working here. It's like nothing has sound. Well, that's loud. But I'm not getting any sound out of BandLab. It's not my fault. This is a BandLab error. Let's go ahead and close BandLab and see what we can do here. Looks like the sound is also going to the mirror. That's annoying. So we can't mirror it without the sound being mirrored. That's there we go. Let's see if we can get it to work now. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Let's start that over again. All right. Expanding horizons. Technical difficulties, everybody. We're having technical difficulties. Let's find this. Expanding horizons, collection, first collection. Let's go into volume 1. Let's hit play. There it goes.
Baby, I know I don't say it much, but I appreciate you. So tonight, I want you to just relax and let me show my appreciation. Dim the lights.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening.
I place your flowers on top of the mantle.
Let's see if this cuts the sound out or not. It does. Cuts the sound out. There's no way to get it to go back, is there? How cheesy is that? There we go.
Baby, I know I don't say it much.
Wow.
But I appreciate you.
I'll figure out another way to do it.
So tonight, I want you to just relax.
Sorry, guys.
And let me show my appreciation.
Let's just see who we're listening to today. Show starting out with JCOV. Found at increase_music. All tracks featured today are found at Expanding Horizons. One word. It's a Mr. Chester secondary account used to expand horizons. Well, welcome to IdiOtBlog 375. I was trying something new, didn't work out right. I'll figure it out though. What I was trying to do was get a little view in the corner of the window here that showed what artists were playing. And I couldn't do that without taking the sound output and making it go through the computer for some godforsaken reason.
you special to me.
Today we're simulcasting on YouTube, Twitch, and Mob Crush at Idiot Burns, BandLab at IdiOtBlog, and Facebook.com/Christopher Burns.
Girl, you special to me.
It's got to be turned down. It's a little loud. Who knows what will happen next on the next track? Go ahead and double check that everything's propagating to all the different social media possibilities. Checking BandLab, checking Facebook. Check Facebook here. I don't see it yet, but I'm gonna just go ahead and pop on over to my page and see if it's there. Looks like it is. Oops. Sorry about that. Very annoying today. Dude, we already heard this one. For some reason everything's going wrong. This is the second track. It's Yesterday, Once More, a Carpenter's song by Hayato Hishiki, previously featured on the blog. Man, can't do anything right today. So I'm probably going to disappear and try and see if I can get this to work on a second app. Why don't I go do that right now? Be right back, guys. See if I can get this mirroring to work on a second app, and then we can get it all sunk up. I'm going to go ahead and get another device to use. Be right back. All right. Let's see if I can do this. Just got to go in, install an app, and all this other shit. See if I can do it. And then what I'll have to do is try and see if I can fix the settings on Let's View to not override the sound output and just literally output the music I'm playing. Alright, let's see if I can get it to work. Allow while using, continue, then this, screen mirror, slide up, screen mirror. There we go. Go here. A little bit of a process. See if I can get it to work. There we go. Go to Expanding Horizons. There we are. Collections. It's the next song. We'll get it ready. And when it comes on, we'll play it on the other device. Let me go ahead and get this display going. There we go. There we go. You can see it in the corner here. I can see it right there. Can you guys see it? I can see it right there. There it is. It's right there. Yeah. Right there. You see it? There it is. So when we go ahead and get it to the exact same spot we're actually at here. Let's see how close we got. Oh, we got it. Nailed it. There we go. Sweet! It works. It takes an iPad, an iPhone 6, and a second iPhone 6 at this current setup to get it to work. Listening to La La Land, the keeper / change. Woo, stressy beginning. Friday nights. It's going to be a new thing for Fridays, featuring Expanding Horizons playlists. You're going to see all my notifications pop up. Should I turn them off right now? Should I pop over here, disappear this for a second, turn them off? I can do that. BandLab notifications. Off. Go back to it. Put it back. Boom. There we go. And you guys won't see everybody constantly harassing me while I do my show. Harassing assholes. I kid, guys. Puma Kid on the show. What's up? This is cool. Catchy. Trippin' Nick, what's up? We're just rocking out to La La Land, featured on Volume 1 of Expanding Horizons. User is Mr. Chesta, second account. Expanding Horizons, and it's kind of like a playlist version of what the blog does, which also has playlists, by the way, if you didn't know. They're called blog lists. I think 1 and 2 were changed to something else, but you could find blog lists 3 through 29 on my page, or you can just look up Idiot. You can just look up blog list and find a list of them in the Explore section. Been pretty good, Trippin' Nick. Pretty good, Nick. This last week was a pretty stressful week. I've been in drugs in the workplace rehab through Boeing, and I guess they weren't getting paid because they never asked me for my insurance, not a single time. And they sort of blamed it on me. While I'm still haven't even been paid yet, the 200 and something to 300 and something dollars a month that I would get being on disability, or medical leave, disability leave, temporary disability through medical leave, or whatever it is. I hadn't been paid yet, but I haven't been working for 4 months. But it looks like this next week, Monday or Tuesday, I'll go in and I will test clean. It's down at like 20 nanograms per milligram left in my system, and I started out, it was It was at like 7,500 nanograms per milliliter, which is 7.5 nanograms per, or sorry, 7.5 milligrams per milliliter, which is 7.5 grams per liter. With 8 liters of blood, that's 2 ounces of pure THC. Delta 9 flowing through in my blood. That's just in my blood. Every other cell and fat cell could have had even more sitting in my body. So it's taken a solid 4 months to get clean. Plus the taper off. I'd tapered off. It's not like I just cold turkey. Kind of tapered down and then tapered off. But we'll see if tomorrow or the next day the home test says clean or not. As you guys can see, the artist is down here in the bottom corner, who you're listening to. So yeah, it feels good being clean. And I've been doing it with no money, so stress abounds. Stress abounds. We spend all our savings. And if I hadn't had this work accident, I'd still be out there making double the wage, double 20 an hour, sending it back to my family. And no, I bumped something, caused $100 of damage, which caused thousands and thousands of dollars of damage to my life and my family. But what can you do? Miss you too, man. How's it been, dude? How's it been? Like I said, there's been stress, but there's been flip sides to it, being around my family, which I guess they don't, my wife doesn't want me around right lately, but whatever. She's tired of who I am, I guess. Happens. Oh, it's True Colors by Heather Johnson. Picture of a burning house. Those are some damn colors right there, I'll tell you that. Whew. Nice. Oh, life has been shit. Oh, that's not nice. If you can see, my responses are a little delayed. Oh fuck, spamming you. That doesn't bug me personally. What bugged me was this earlier this fucking month, maybe just a couple weeks ago, week and a half ago. Some guy named Deacon Daniel posted a couple of Christmas songs, and I was like, "What's up?" And he goes, "What's up?" And then we're communicating, and then he makes a post that says almost to 40 likes. He's got 37 likes on his song over the course of the night, going around, and he's been spamming people, right? And I go, yeah, but you got to remember that you have Deacon Bot 1, Deacon Bot 2, Deacon Bot 3. He had 1 through 9. And I go, you got to remember that a quarter of those are you. You liked your own post, and then you got 9 Deacon Bots. And went back to bed. And when I woke up in the morning, there was 240 something idiot bots. And the guy Deacon had deleted everything on his profile. And Deacon Daniel changed to Idiot Bot 10. And they just, a whole bunch of bots just started liking everybody's posts, pushed me way down in the contest. Went from leading to... And it was a shit house. So it was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I was just to say that it's been a solid year of a slightly depressive state of existence on BandLab. Emotionally depressive because I had my check mark taken away, and this whole year has just kind of sucked for me. I haven't really been able to get into music. They really took the fire away when they did that. People might say, hey man, you're still doing it, I'm still inspired, I still love it. Yeah, but what about my inspiration and my desire, dude? Because that's what's been crushed. I shouldn't care, but I do. So it hurts. It really hurts my feelings. hurts my vibe. I'm like a Zen guy, and just haven't felt good on here. I tried to bring the blog back in hopes that it might turn around my attitude and my feeling, and it just gave me something. It gave me something to do every day when I'm not inspired every day. And I'm not inspired because to be honest, that lit a fire under my ass, and then they took it away, and it was like pulling the rug out from under my feet. And even though it doesn't stop me from creating, it does hinder my creative prowess. It's just like it's a chip on my shoulder, dude. I wish it was no longer. And hey, Kiwi Chris, what's going on? Kiwi in the house. You know, did you know I'm allergic to kiwis? Not the folks. The actual fruit. I'm allergic to the seeds. I love eating them. Just like I love rye bread and walnuts and sesame seeds and sesame oil. I love all those things. But I'm allergic to all those. They carry a common protein. You got an allergy? Man. Because I love kiwis. I could just sit down with a couple kiwis, split them right open, eat them right up with a spoon. I've even been known to eat the outside. People are like, what's going on with that guy? And, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Heartburn. If I were to get it on my lips, around my mouth, it would get like red. I had somebody start massaging me with a girlfriend was massaging me regular with this Neutrogena oil, and I started to have my skin slough off. I won't tell you what sacred part of my body it happened to, but holy shit, nightmare. Yeah, so I can't use that sesame oil on my body for sure. But, you know, so much Oriental food, Asian food is got sesame seeds. And then plus hamburger buns. Man. Yes, I am playing music from BandLab artists. As you can see, this is Hawk Cabo playing in the corner here. Let me do a little shakaroo on the you'll see it. It'll be on delay, but there it is. A little shakaroo. That's the BandLab app open on one of my devices, and we're playing off of a list created by Expanding Horizons. If you see on the top description here above the chat, says Expanding Horizons. If you go to his page, he's got, I think, 16 volumes plus a few other cool kitschy collections. And they are collections of artists to try to expand your horizons, to show you some of the people on BandLab that have been here for a long time making music, and that some of those that are new that we just don't know about. Kiwi fruit used to be called Chinese gooseberries. Those are some big berries. I didn't know Chinese people had such big berries. Here we go. This is Hannah Flo. Go down to the Sally Gardens and pick yourself some Chinese gooseberries. You know, you'll pop them in your mouth, and before you know it, me and Kiwi Chris will explode. The two Chris's. We should, you know what? We should invent a new version of the Kiwi that doesn't give us the fucking reaction, but tastes just as good. You know what? You know when I can have Kiwi? is kiwi strawberry flavored candies, because that doesn't have any kiwi in it. Yes, this is a sweet sounding chick. Chick. He just called her a chick. This fine young lady sounds amazing. Drop some likes. Let me do the 208th like on that one. I turned notifications off. You still see them popping down? What the fuck is with that? Come on, BandLab. How do you turn off notifications? I guess you can't on BandLab? Really wish there was a way to turn that shit off on BandLab. It always gets in my way when I'm browsing and posting and stuff. This is a nice, relaxing track. So this is going to be something I do every Friday. I'm gonna milk it. I'm gonna milk the Expanding Horizons collections. How's my audio? Does it sound good? Am I in sync with my voice? It looks like I'm not over here, but it might be just some kind of funky thing. Thanks for sharing the live feed, dude. Appreciate that. That was the end of the track. Let's go on to the next one. Who is this? I got a device I can look at here. Oh yeah, Micah. What's two others? Find this artist at right here. You can see it. There it is. Micah. Groovy Monkey. That ain't spelt right. Groovy underscore MONKEI. Back we go. Yeah, I can turn off the notification sounds. I actually went in just now. If you look, let's see if we go double click, we can go in there. Look at this. Notifications, BandLab, it's off. But you know what? When you're in app, for some damn reason, it never stops popping that pop-up down. No matter how much you turn it off, there's nowhere in the app to just turn it off completely. Stop notifying me. I have a notification center I can go to on my own. You don't need to pop up for me. No, they do not accept that. They do not accept that you could do it on your own, and they do it for you. I'm not pissed off. I'm just saying, what the fuck, guys? Like, come on. Like, for real? So, what's your week been like? What's your week been like? The cool thing is that this week, I actually got like a dog to a bone. And sometimes you have to do that. When it comes to customer service, when it comes to getting somebody to collaborate with you on BandLab, when it comes to just you're making something happen in your music, you gotta be like a dog to a bone. And you just gotta keep at it. What do I mean? I mean, you've got to go, no matter what kind of resistance you're hitting. And you're beating your head against the wall, you gotta be like a dog to a bone, because over some point in time, and no matter how big that bone is, even a little chihuahua could finish up that bone, and you'd be like, where'd that bone go? Where'd that bone go? Oh, there's no bone left. And the droid you can, my ass, Nick, my ass. Then I'm bringing it up to BandLab. I'm be like, what's up with this? What's up with this? Because in the app, it still gets this little thing goes ding, ding, down, and it covers up your back button. It covers up your save check mark or whatever it is that you're doing in the top of the screen there. It covers it up for a second, And if you're in the middle, you just typed out the whole description, 250 words. This is a song that I wrote with this and this heartfelt thing. Thanks for this and thanks for that. It was made with this guy and this guy and this guy. And then you go to hit check. And as you hit check, you get a notification. All of a sudden, you're going and checking out something in a community, and your fucking thing you've all typed is not saved. And you go back, and everything's lagging like a motherfucker. But you gotta be like a dog with the bone. And what I mean about that is I just had to call and call and call my Boeing leave center over and over and over until I got somebody who was like finally doing it right. Wasn't my case manager, it was the clinician of the whole area. And I was like, you're the only one who can help my healthcare providers fill out these forms correctly, so I need to get you on the line. And we were playing phone tag all week, but she finally got in touch with my EAP counselor from Beacon Hill, provided by Boeing for Drugs in the Workplace program, and my leave center controlled by the Reed Group, who does leave for many companies, and they were both willing and to sit with her and get everything done right. But here's the thing. They took the leave center out from Boeing employees and put it as a subcontracted. They took the EAPs for drugs in the workplace and subcontracted them out to healthcare facilities locally. And then I go to rehab in some other place. So that's 1, 2, 3 groups plus DFW, 4 groups coordinating to get my drugs in the workplace rehab going. But it used to be DFW, the EAP was hired by Boeing, and the leave center was Boeing. And they took them out of Boeing because they didn't want people that worked in Boeing knowing about other Boeing employees. But here's the real truth of it. At Boeing, every single location has a medical area. Almost every location, Renton, Everett, most all of them have a medical place staffed with medical employees that work for Boeing, that have to be on Boeing property, that will know your stuff. And they are obligated by HIPAA to not share your information. Just make them sign contracts and fire them when they do talk about it. Don't worry about it. I don't care if people know I had a problem. In fact, I'll tell people so that they can feel inspired to make the change themselves. You know, if he had a problem and he could fix it, maybe I can. Nick says, how do I go live on BandLab? How do I see myself on the tab? Can I see myself, or I don't get to see myself on my own screen? Oh, going live on BandLab is a thing you have to do on a Windows or maybe Mac PC, personal computer. And what you do is you download a program called OBS Studio, right? But first, let me finish what I was saying. The bullshit excuse is that they don't want you to know. But here's the thing: it's because they wanted to pay them less, and they have stock holders. They want to obligate and show them, hey, we're making more money by taking these certain jobs out of the Boeing purview and just subcontracting them, which is just shit. Because if DFW was Boeing, if my EAP was a Boeing employee, not Beacon Hill and subcontracted, and if the leave center was still Boeing employees, then they could just intercommunicate. But right now, those three people can't talk about me and intercommunicate. They would need some kind of special forms, and they still really can't do it. What the hell? How is somebody who's addicted to heroin going to get the proper care and get back his job or his career that maybe he spent 15, 20 years building at Boeing? And because he's doing OxyContin from a broken leg at work, he got addicted. How are you going to take care of this guy properly if you guys can't intercommunicate? So this is something I'm going to be a dog with a bone about making that change. So on your PC, you got to get this app. It's called OBS. OBS. You download it. It's free. And then you have this. You have tons of tutorials on YouTube, but you can always come to me, I guess. And you basically just go down into a section that's called scenes, and you create a scene. Then in that scene you have sources, and you add either your webcam or you add your phone through a program called Let's View. And then when you do that, you can, so that's where you got this down here in the corners is the WebView app. And this here is just a picture, and these are other pictures. Right here is the YouTube thing is a picture. The stuff in the background is a picture I made, you know, and it has a little show name on it. And then you drag all these other pictures in, and it creates this scene. And so the words in the picture are like, you know, where it says Idiot Burns or EXHZS or all, that's part of that background picture. But there's 4 logos that are above them. I just downloaded those from the internet and popped those into place there. And then this here, this one is a webcam, and then I just pull that in, and so you have like multiple little sources, and then boom, and it's a super easy program. And once you get it all set up, then there you are. You get something like this. Hey, what's up, guys? And you know, I've been doing this a while. I already knew the technique. I already knew the flow, the good morning, afternoon, or evening, and the sharing, and having music on one, and having a setup right here, and that kind of stuff. And then I just stacked the output of this device that normally I use for the blog into another one. Just the outputs for the monitor go right in, and that one goes to my PC. So that's 2 devices. I have 2 interfaces working at once. One that's working with this iPad, controlling the sound of my voice on one channel and the sound of the music on the other. And then the other one has just got the monitor out, going right into the input and plugged into the PC with USB. And so is the webcam, USB. So is my mouse and my keyboard, USB. There's all my USBs filled up. And then I got my one device that I'm sending the screen to, and then another device that I'm actually playing the music on. And the screen mode, when I turn that on the device that I'm playing the music on, I guess for some reason it shuts the music to the fucking PC, which I'll have to figure out if I can change the settings so that I don't have to use 2 fucking phones, because I got to be able to look at other stuff while I'm doing this and not like interrupt the music, not interrupt the view. Like if I were to go double check right now on Facebook and see, hey, is this working? It would work, but it would also look, you guys are seeing what I'm doing, you know, you guys can see my feed and what the fuck's going on. If I go in here to try and see, hey, my blog working, fucking see what it does. Does this. It's like, what the fuck, man? So I need a 4th PC to check if fucking Facebook's working. The fuck's that all about? That's a sweet tune. Oh yeah, Ferdinand Gerhard. I think he's out of Germany. Very experimental, very cool music. Oh, what's this? Oh, I knew it was a good guitarist instantly. This is G. Bailey, one of the first people to fork one of my advanced beats. I think he forked Positive Beat and he added nylon guitar to it. This guy is a smooth, laid-back guitar playing badass. Oh man, this guy's good. This guy will relax your evening, set you back. And I think this is going to be a fun thing to do on Fridays, because Friday is a day where we reach out and we get a lot of different people interacting, and having this expanding horizons thing will be really cool. Guitar window. Sorry, car window for a guitar amp. You know how you do that? There's 2 ways. When I was young, I used to take my guitar when we were driving somewhere, and I'd literally just push this part right here, dink, against the window, and as you play, It vibrates. Hodge twins. You caught that? You caught that I like Hodge twins? They're fucking hilarious. What did they say the other day? They said, go get a discount on our merchandise. 25% off if you just type in the code white privilege. And then they go, but if your name is Shantae, Taniqua, whatever, Jones, and then you type white privilege, we'll know, and we got your address. And they said, they gave him a different code. It was like, I don't know, it was some other schmucky bullshit. But those guys are fucking hilarious. Hodge twins, gosh. If they come to Tacoma, I'm gonna go see them. Another way is they have these amplifiers that work right out of your headphones and stuff, and are sold out. That's right, sold out was the other thing. They said either white privilege or the other one was sold out. That's hilarious. Dude, Withered Leaf, G. Bailey, rocking it. G. Bailey. Let's go see where he's at. He is at G. Bailey. How easy is that? G. B-A-I-L-E Y. How did that? G. B-A-I-L-E-Y. That's sweet. I don't dare say that there's been fraud in the vote this year, and then also say at the same time say something like the president is really gonna beat Trump or some shit like that or whatever, because I guess if you say the wrong thing on YouTube now, they'll just ban you. Wait, did I say that already, or was I just discussing it? Was I discussing the possibility of saying it? I wasn't claiming there was fraud, was I? I was just saying I don't dare say that. That's like when you go to your mom like, hey mom, is fuck a bad word? I'm sorry, I'm laughing at DK's fucking dumb but hilarious joke. Why did Elliot Page have a salad for lunch? Because he was a her before. Man. Why? I'm going to just repeat that. Why did Elliot Page have a salad for lunch? Because he was a her before. A her before. You fucking crack me up, bro. Oh, man. Laughed so hard I inverted my butthole. That's a joke from a previous blog. If you missed it, we were talking about Rob Halford of Judas Priest. You're in for surprise. Later, Nick. We'll keep in touch for sure. Thanks for sharing the show. Who we got here? Got musician man. Georgia musician man, I'm betting. Not gay musician man. Georgia musician man. Let's see. Yep. It says Cajun man, 59. If that's his birth date, he's old. Nothing wrong with being old. I'm bald. Promises cover. Who is this originally? Does anybody know? Let's see if we can find out. Oh, not that. There we go. Oh, lead vocals are Dale S. So I recognize a couple of guys here. You can find Dale S at SCHECKY, I believe. Yeah. Shecky. Why did the Mexican take Xanax? For Hispanic attacks. DK, you supply the jokes, I'll do the telling right here on the IdiOtBlog. You guys ever see those memes, Mexican word of the day? Those are passed around in my family like crazy. We have a lot of Hispanic in our family, so my grandpa's lived in Mexico and been a dual citizen for 42 years. He's 80-something, so that's a big chunk of his life. Maybe he's 44 years now or something, 45 years. Oh. My grandma Gabriela, Spanish lady, and also my other grandma. Yeah, that's right. My other grandma, I said it. Betty, Spanish lady. She used to be a biophysicist. Now she just travels around with my grandpa. Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna put the like on this one. Kudzu featuring Own Muse Bomb. Fretless 33, you can see in the top corner here. That's the username at Fretless 33. How many tracks in are we? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's Fretless. We're 10 tracks in. Out of 45 posts. I don't think we'll get through them all tonight. I just don't think we will. I'm the same way. You know, I know my love is unbound and bountiful. So I'm pretty much able to say fucking anything I want because I know the truth. I'm not afraid of saying a joke. I'm just not. I won't be censored. You can't do anything to make me censor myself. If I feel something, I will express it. I'm not one to be bullied. In fact, you know what? I went in to get some stuff faxed and take care of my medical disability with my healthcare provider, rehab facility, and she says, you know, we still haven't received payment from you, and you know what's going on with that, Chris? And I said, no, I don't exactly. And she goes, well, you're only covered until the end of October, so everything from the end of October till now, $65 a session, 2 times a week, plus every piss test you've done for $45, we're gonna have to charge you. And I'm like, well, I won't be paying that. It's not mine to be paying. And she said, well, what do you want us to send us collections? I said, sure, it's up to you. But I'm not paying it because I'm not obligated to pay that because I don't owe it. And plus I wasn't told ahead of time that I'm going to be charged this. And secondly, she goes, well, we asked you for your insurance on the first day you came in here. And I go, actually, you didn't. And she goes, well, we asked you who would be paying for it. And I go, that's right. And then what did I say? I said, Boeing will be paying for it. I didn't know if that was the insurance I had through Boeing or the drugs in the workplace program. But I definitely said I knew I wasn't paying for it. And you understood that. And then you got in communication or didn't get in communication with my EAP and find out exactly how it's supposed to be done. So then, just like 2 weeks ago, I finally, for the first time, heard you hadn't got payment. I mean, come on, 3.5 months and you haven't figured out that that you told me and expressed that you haven't been paid yet at all? That's somebody who's not on the ball for payments. Secondly, and she's just getting very upset as I'm just totally telling her what happened. And she goes, well, David asked you. And I said, no, David actually said, hey, we haven't got payment. And I said, hey, well, why don't you call my end, straighten it out? And she goes, okay, we will. He didn't ask for my insurance then. And then it wasn't until just 4 days before this incident that they actually asked me for my insurance. And I went in and just gave it to him. Like, just plopped it on the table that moment. It's in my freaking wallet. It's not like I have a problem giving to my insurance. You asked me for my insurance, I'll give it to you. I paid the initiation fee to begin with. They should have got my insurance right off so that when they got paid that $80 initiation fee back, they give it right back to me. But they hadn't. I've been waiting this whole time. No wonder I hadn't gotten my $80 fee back, because they hadn't freaking even claimed anything yet. So they got upset. Then they called and they said, we're going to say he's non-compliant to my EAP because I was not letting her lie about something. I'm sorry, but I ain't going to let you lie. I ain't going to let anyone lie about anything. Not to my face, not when I know the difference, not when I know the truth. I'm going to fucking confront you. So there's a lot about me that's just rigid stand-up guy, and that's just what it is. I'm going to be that way. I'm never going to let anybody pull shit on me. And you know what? That's going to come in handy when I'm building planes and I see someone doing wrong. I'm just going to walk right up to them and say, are you going to do that right? Or do I have to tell our manager that you're not? I don't give a fuck if we're friends or not. This is a goddamn plane people are going to be flying in. Are you going to do it right? Or do I have to go tell the manager? If they're going to want to man up and do it right, then we can have a great, bountiful friendship. And if they're not, I could tell the manager, and we could still be friends, but you're going to fucking do it right. You're going to build the plane to the fucking spec. You're going to go print up new papers. I don't care if it takes you 20, 30 minutes to find the fucking shit you need. The shit printed from last week the shit printed 1 day ago isn't even allowed to be there. Every 24 hours, you got to print up all your documents over. So you can't just go in there every day and use the same papers for a week and then print them up next Monday. Every beginning of the shift, you got to go print up new shit. Sorry, they could have changed something last night. And if they did, you wouldn't be aware and you'd be building planes wrong. Sorry, I don't tolerate it. People would be pissed when they're out in the tarmac doing repairs and I'd be like that. But dude, there's a fucking computer 100 feet that way. Go walk your ass over to it and print that shit up. See you in half an hour, dude. And if you got a problem finding it, text me. I'll help you find it. I'll come over there and I'll help your ass find it. But dude, you're not going to build shit wrong. And I want to be QA because I'm not going to be like a lot of these QAs that just come in there and go, ah, looks good. You did it right, right? What the fuck, bro? Did you just do that? You know, I know who the lead QA is. I'll get Alan right on the phone if you don't want to actually QA this. Here's your fucking papers, dude. Why don't you compare them to the papers I printed out? Why don't you check the dates on the bottom of my papers and make sure I got the right ones, too? Holy fuck, guys. So if you're wondering what's going on in Bowen, it's me. Those are the guys you need there. I don't care how stoned I was, I was always going to be a stickler. Now that I'm not stoned, I'm just going to be kind of an asshole about it, too. Fuck. It is about personal integrity. I have personal integrity. I don't steal. I don't lie. I don't cheat. Now I'll spam the fuck out of somebody, and I'll send them fucking emails that check my shit out, but I ain't gonna cheat. Those idiot bots, those pissed me off to the core because they made me look like a fucking cheater, and I'd never done that. I will never do that. I don't go around a bunch of self-likes. I know there's people on there that do, because you know how I know that people self-like? Because I'll go into the posts in the top of the contest, and I'll go into the likes, and I'll show you how it works. You go right in like this. Go into this track. You see this has 32 likes? Press and hold it. You go to a screen and it shows you everyone. I'll go into somebody's likes that has 500 likes, and I'll send a fucking message to every one of them. And when And when I do it to somebody that has real likes, like let's say Bill Clinton, about 50% of those people I just spammed over the next day will come like my posts. But if I go to, I'm going to call her out, Lauren Fox's posts, you'll have a bunch of people with zero anything they've ever posted, 0 followers, and I'll go spam them all, and 0 of those people will go like my post because they fucking made those people up. Sorry, Lauren Fox, but I'm calling you the fuck out. You did it. You do it. It's same thing would happen with Nick Robb. Same thing would happen with Yuri guy. That Yuri guy. Same thing would happen. There's probably at least 25 different people that I've seen do it. The worst I've ever seen was Felipe. He does a show. Doesn't mean that he's an honest motherfucker, because that guy, I've seen him have like 1,000, 1,600 likes. I don't even think that's a BandLab possibility without creating this shit your own. What do you gotta... Now maybe you're paying some Instagram spammers to come on to BandLab and do it. I don't know. But dude, I spam people, but I do it in the DM. Can we talk about DMT? I can't talk about DMT because I've never done it. I've never fucking done DMT. I don't even know really what it is. The level of insight and vision that people get from DMT, I have every fucking day. Every fucking day I have that insight. Close my eyes, I'm on DMT. Some people gotta take a drug for it. It's just the way I think. I think that way already automatically. I've thought that way since I was a little boy. 5 or 6 years old. It's been like I'm always on DMT. Is that a possibility? Are there some people who automatically produce these drugs that from within themselves on a higher level and could be tripping out every fucking day? What? I don't know. Yeah, I even spam my wife. Yep. Yeah, dude, I spam everybody on the lab. I probably send out about 10,000 messages. You want to see what I do? I literally do it like this. You can, since we got the screen in the corner here, you can just see what I do. Let's do a little preview of it. Let's spam. Look at this. This guy's got 1,530 likes. You think this guy's got him for real? But what I do is I go like this. I go on over to this app over here where I have something saved, where I go, this is my moist maker, right? Or dedicated to who we've lost, or whatever. It's a promotion. This is my moist maker. That's lugubrious, right? And I'll go over here and I'll go into them like this, hit message, and send them a fucking message. Double click, hit paste, send, back, next guy, message, paste. And that's how I watch TV. I'm just sitting there going, hello, hi, nice to meet you. Now, dude, 1,530 likes over the course of, let's see how long. Half a year? That could be possible. But over the course of like 3 days, what the fuck, bro? Either you're using a robot to do all that, what I just did in person, or something. What the fuck? And another thing I'll do is I'll start listening to tracks of some of these people. I'll listen to 1 or 2 tracks and be like, oh, they go on the blog. So it's also a fun way to find people for the blog. Some people don't like spammers. It's probably why I got about 20 people that block me. I think that half the people that block me are doing it also, and they just don't want me stealing their likes by going and spamming the people that like their songs and keeping up with them by doing that. But I've shared it here on the blog before. I did an entire blog dedicated to how to spam people. How to spam people and not put it in the comments. I'm not shy about it. I personally think of it like handing out flyers on the street. Oh, this is crazy. This is a cool song. 1,530 likes. How many forks? 0, because it's not forkable. Ah, that's too bad. That's too bad. It should be forkable. Yeah, I always self-promote my music. I really get a kick out of people forking my music. But people get mad about getting it in their comments. They think that someone talked about or listened to their song for real, and then they get a spam comment. That's not fun. What about someone with 40,000 followers? That's about what I got. It means you get like 30 to 40 likes on your song maximum in the natural way. Anything else beyond, if you have over 100 likes on a song, you spammed people. I guarantee it. If you didn't spam people, you said, hey, will you rap on this? Because it's a rap track with an open verse. But still, if you have over 100 likes, maybe you were featured. But here's the thing about being featured by BandLab. Unless it's on the trending list, if it's in the plus symbol and that kind of stuff, you get featured by them. It's real hard to actually get a like on that because it's not given the opportunity. When you hit play, it's only in that plus symbol screen. You leave the plus symbol screen and you're not in that song anymore. You don't actually go to the revision. You have no way to slide up into the revision. I could repost a song. I could repost a song in every single community every hour and not spam, and I would maybe enjoy 15 extra likes over the course of 2 days of doing that. That's 48 posts on 150 different communities. So that's like, what's 150 times 50? It's like 3,000, 4,000 posts. Done it. But then, when you go directly and send that many messages, you get at least somewhere between a 10th to 20th of them going in, listening, commenting, liking, and some of those, even a 10th or 50th of those, forking it. And yeah, you totally do. Jordy's tactic? What is Jordy's tactic? He sends messages out to people. I've seen him. He sends them to people like crazy. If you don't think he does, you're wrong. Because I'm in a bunch of his bands, and we get him like crazy. And it's a little tiring when you're in a band and he's asked the same band of 30 guys over 10 times in the month to go like his song. This is my new song. It's blah, 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 blah. The same exact statement, the same exact thing that he posts in the communities, he posts in bands and to people's personal messages. Facts. Jordy Fonz, for sure, 100%. Guarantee you. And guess what? He asked me how I get my likes, and I shared it with him and taught him because he wanted to know, and he copies it. Another person who asked how I do it and shares the tactic and does it is Tommy the Poet did it. We both did it on the same song one time and got it to be in the top of the contest, stayed in the top of the contest, and Philly Pay couldn't get above it no matter what. And that's when Philly Pay started doing his bots or whatever the fuck they are. I call it a bot because it could be, those people could be fake accounts created by a bot, or it could just be the promotion is done by a robot. But it ain't real. You can't get those people to go like your stuff. You can't talk to those people. You can't say hello and even get conversations. You can't say, hello, what's your name? Or, hey, how long have you been on BandLab? You can send that, hello, how long have you been on BandLab? To 1,000 of his 1,000 likes. And you will get 0 responses from any of those girls that have 0 followers and no music posted. Because they're not even on BandLab. Tell you what, man. You just go self-promote. It's what it's all about. No harm, no foul, dude. You're not hurting anyone by saying, look, check out my track. Now, there's definitely something about being in the top of the contest that it self-propagates. If you can get in the top of the contest and stay up there in 1 and 2, the likes kind of self-propagate in a way that they don't when you're down in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you can be in the top of 4 contests, it's a lot easier to get to 800 or 1,000. But here's the thing, here's the way to get the most likes. If BandLab puts you on the genre page, check this out. Victoria Lee Robles last month, she was featured here. Let's show you where. She was featured like this. Cancel. Go to a genre. Pick any genre. And she was featured right here in the very front right here in every genre. There she is. She was in the top 3 in every single genre of Explore. Whether it was pop, rap, every single one, even metal had her right here. Every one. You could go to metal. Metal artists. Why would that be in metal? Why would Victoria Lee Robles be right there in metal? But she was, and that's a big part of how she got to 1,000 something. Don't get me wrong, I don't have no problem with it, but a little funky when it's from BandLab. BandLab's the promoter. Yeah, getting featured, you don't get a lot of likes from it, to be honest. You'll get more plays and forks, and a couple congratulations for getting on trending messages on your track, which is cool, really cool. You know someone's coming over and finding you because you're on there. But you know what? I've played shows the same place every Saturday for like 6 weeks, and the first time I went and played the place, we didn't, trending, first time we went and played the place, we had like 5 people that knew our band and like 5 people that didn't and 5 people that always drink there, 15 people. The second time, just that night of the show, we went around, or actually that week of the show, we went around and we put some flyers up, and then we had like 30 people. But then we figured this thing out where we could go out and we could hand flyers out the 2 hours before the show and say, come into the show. We really love to see you. You seem like a guy, blah, blah, blah. And we just talked to people on the streets of Seattle and started handing out this little miniature flyer, which is there's 4 per piece of paper, right? And my buddy worked at Kinko's, so it was like, easy. Good job, Tim. You got them for free? Oh, yeah. And we would go out and we would promote that way. And then we would get like 50 people. But you know what way worked the best? Taking a bunch of flyers that were like this big and just handing them to every single person coming out of a Supersonics game. Every single fucking one of them. Even if it was the show wasn't even that night, or it was later in the night. You're just handing out flyers to every fucking person, and half those people are just throwing them on the ground, and everyone's looking on the ground, what are these flyers? And people are grabbing them up, and then you get like 100 people at a show. That is how I think of the promotions here on BandLab. It's just like handing out those fucking flyers. And I got no fear doing it, because I'll tell you what, when you go play those shows with 100 people in the audience, your fucking balls are on fire, your chest is fucking put out, your music is better than ever, you play it faster, you play it harder, and you sell some CDs, you sell some merch, and then those people get addicted to your tracks, or they get to know you and they think, dude, this guy keeps doing it every fucking week, dude, holy fuck. Right? That's the place to drink and get fucking spun, dude. So that's how I think of it, just like a mass promotion tool.
This is what it is, okay? I said empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup.
Yeah, you wouldn't... But the thing is about my wife, she might not be into music, but she's definitely a critic. She's definitely a good critic, a constructive critic. She can hear things that are off. She's an artist. and those come into play in the way that she develops the music and the way that she's hypercritical, self-critical, or critical of just what she's hearing. It both improves me and it allows her to develop something that people go, whoa, to. And it's not that she knows the keys and the notes and the lengths of the notes. It's more that she just kind of sit there with her eyes closed and do the most important thing when it comes to making music. Listen. I'll say it again. The most important thing when making music is not how good of a player you are. It's not the scales you know. It's how good of an ear you have to listen to what you've made and go, not good enough. I could do better, or it could sound better, or I could sweeten this up. That is the key to making a sweet-ass motherfucking track. You see me when I do those live shows, I sit there and I'm like, half the show with me making a song is re-listening. Dude, DK, that was not another joke. There's no pun in that. My wife is an MMA fighter, kickboxer. Take it from there. No, that's not a joke. A joke that you said earlier that was good was this one. I'll repeat it. Why did Elliot Page have a salad for lunch? Because he was a her before. Oh man, that's fucking classic, dude. I can't wait to tell that to my dad. He'll be like, who? I'm like, RuPaul. No, that's not right. That's the reverse. That's because she was a he before, and that doesn't complete the joke. Oh, this is a cool one. Who's this? Oh, Elusive. Dropping likes. Be Water. I swear I've heard this one before, though. How did I not leave a like then? Maybe you didn't see it. There's another one up there. What was it? Let's repeat it. Why did the Mexican take Xanax? For Hispanic attacks. I don't get it. No habla español. Like water. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa! Like water. Whoa, poke your eyes out! Poke all the eyes out. Move like water. Like water. Splashing around. Move like water when you're swimming on the jet ski. Oh, what we got here? Lux Floyd. Death Row updated. Dropping a like 171 likes on this track. Sending a car to DK over in Missouri. Oh, sweet. This is nice. Heck yeah. Stop trying to untouch it. Whatever. Thing just stays like this forever. By the way, Rusty Wilkins is also sending out Christmas cards, but he had no idea I was doing it at all was totally unaware until I told him that I was doing it as well. And I don't know if I got an address back from him yet or not, but I definitely sent him my address. I'm trying to get his address so I can fucking send him a bomb. I'm not gonna send him a Christmas card. I'm gonna blow him up. Just kidding. I would never do that. I would send him like a chocolate bomb. Or glitter bomb, if anything. Blow up his whole studio with glitter. I love me my Rusty. We've had 2 live-ish blog interviews. We did 99 and 199. Anybody else think that IdiOtBlog 399 should have Rusty on it? What do you think? 299 missed him on it. He was on sabbatical. The What's the Genre Showdown. That was cool shit, man. That was a lot of work for him. Ted Kaczynski. Oh yeah, my new neighbor. After I send a bomb in the mail, is he still alive? Is that guy still alive? I thought he was dead. Downcloud. Oh yes. Let's play nice. What a great voice. This is Downcloud, by the way, not Mr. Chesta. Just Downcloud. Now, expanding horizons is Mr. Chesta. He picks these tracks. He finds these tracks. He does it through recommendations and another process of his own. And we've been talking about having a way to vibe and kind of he's not a member of Downcloud, I don't believe. Let's go look for sure's. Let's go look for reals. Let's go to Downcloud. Let's go to his bands. He's a member of Coldcore. Coldcore is those two. This here is just Downcloud. Downcloud, nothing else. Period. But if you go to Coldcore, that's those two working together, where Mr. Chesta makes the music and Downcloud makes the other part, and they kind of work on it. Previously featured on the blog, Coldcore. That's what I know. I know because he's one of my favorite artists on here, Downcloud. He happened to block me for a short period of time. I think it was an accident, he said, so. No hard feelings because I love him so much. Well, I'm sorry about your aunt. I want lime pie. That sounds yummy. I love cherry pie too, though. It's like, if you could only have one piece of those 3 pies, coconut pie, lime pie, or cherry pie, what would you pick? Now, I can tell you my favorite pie. My favorite pie is either lemon meringue pie or strawberry rhubarb pie with ice cream. Vanilla's fine. Just give me some vanilla ice cream. But man, those pies sound yummy. I like cherry pie a lot. I like it because it's sweet and it's so rich. I like rich and sweet and really sugary stuff. I just love it. There's almost no too sugary for me. As long as it is as flavorful as it is sugary, I'm good. If something were really sugary but didn't really quite have that level of flavor, like you couldn't get the flavor coming through, then it kind of it's not quite as good. But man, oh yeah. We used to grow rhubarbs and strawberries next to the side of our house when we were a kid. Our first house had this side of the house that was just really like the good soil and good sunlight hit it. And it was inside of a fence, so we didn't have a lot of animals getting to it. And my mom would grow rhubarb, come out like big old long stalks. Oh, man. Rhubarbs. Rhubarbs. That's a fucking pun right there. Ruminating beasts. Barbs for the ruminating beasts. Rhubarbs. I used to have this customer when I worked at Walgreens that would come in, and he'd come in with his like 16-year-old and 12-year-old daughter, and they were always embarrassed to hell because the guy literally only spoke in puns, like every day, all day. He was a volleyball coach on a local high school team, girls volleyball coach, and he just nothing but spoke in puns, and he was very well known in the community as a person that could literally tell you how to do better in life by speaking in puns. Like, holy fuck. I know when the guy came around, there was something about him that sparked me up, and I could almost completely talk in conversation with him in pun. Fucking guy was amazing. Oh, what artist are we on? There we go. Oh, look what the cat dragged in. It's DK. This is Delciat Drive. Delciat Drive is somebody that Mr. Chesta also works with, who blocked me. You can see. Look at that. I get blocked all the time for sending spam. And I did ask if Mr. Chesta would reach out to him, but I don't think he ever really did. About why I'm blocked. Whatever. Yeah, look, I'm blocked. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm not gonna skip the track. I love the music. I love to meet the guy. Mr. Chesta and Delciat Drive met up at one time. That's really cool. You don't hear a lot of BandLabbers meeting up. I'm dying to meet a BandLabber and hang out with them. Like DK. If I ever go to Missouri, I'm gonna meet up with DK and I'm gonna meet up with Matt Dunlap. I'm gonna meet up with some other family members. We're gonna fucking go. What is the Ozarks? What is it? The Ozarks? I think it's the Ozarks. I'm gonna go jet ski the Ozarks. That'd be a blast. Was that Missouri? I don't even know. I can't remember all that shit. Oh, that poor pussy. Well, in 2 days, this Sunday marks 1 year I've worked at Boeing. I spent 3 months and a little more not doing any work. But I also, after the first 17 weeks of training, I also spent like two and a half months going in every day, 5 days a week, just sitting at a bench, doing nothing because of COVID and the shutdown of the 737 and the grounding. And after 250 planes, they stopped, and that was right about when I got in there. They stopped, and they were just about to ramp it back up again, and they started sending 60-day layoffs off unnoticed to everybody. But here's another positive Boeing note. This morning, my uncle asked me about how far I am through my recovery, and I chatted with him and said, you know, it's just waiting for me to have a clean test. I'm probably going to test clean next weekend, or next week, in the beginning of the week. And he said, that's awesome. They're already bringing people back from the second layoff, and they're getting close to bringing people from the first layoff back. So it could be just in a month or two, I'm back in work. The 737 being ungrounded was the key to that, because that's what I build, 737s. That's what I repair, 737s. So, hooray, hooray! Alaska Airlines has like 100 of them on order or some shit now. And we have, dude, we have 5,000 planes on order right now. 5,000 planes in the commercial section. Can you believe that? Chapter 6, this is sweet. Drop a like. I love cheesecake. I love cheesecake because it's rich. It's rich in flavor. It's never tangy because it's made of fucking cream cheese, and cream cheese is not tangy to me. I don't know if anybody else gets that, but I don't get any tanginess. It's like cool, creamy. It's not tangy to me. I eat too many sour candies to think that's tangy. Cherry pie is tangy, but not cheesecake.
2, 3, 4.
Not cream cheese. Not sour cream. Those aren't tangy to me. Those are something else. But cream cheese doesn't even have bite to me, you know? Now, gay bars. I've been to a lot of gay bars. Had a little fart. I was leaning over for a fart. Been to a lot of gay bars. One of my best buddies was a frequenter of the gay bars when we would hang out. It was just, he just felt, because he was gay, he felt more comfortable there. And also, you know what, I like them. They have a calmer, cooler feel to them. The Manta Ray was the one we would go to. There was a much better one that we went to even way more often. That one eventually closed down. We went to this one kind of in the border of like Belltown, Capitol Hill, that was just like this little tiny little thing. Dark, low lights, calm atmosphere. Had the kind of IHOP feel to it with low lights. Drink beers. But we were not their favorite customers because we did not drink fast and hard. Dried beef and cream cheese on a cracker? That just sounds like dinner to me. You see the pic I sent? What'd you send me? What'd you send me? Should I check on my phone? It's not nasty, is it? It's gonna go on the blog here. I think this is Nurse. Who is this? Nurse, Dean. Oh my god. Slide up from the middle. Dean? Yep, you got Dean here. You got Steve Botterbush on drums. Got Coco Bark with some backing vocals. Rich Rodriguez on bass and vocals. And I see Nurse, a picture of Nurse up there. And yep, Dean Lobach. Don't know why I'm not following him, because I have to unfollow and follow like over and over because I want to follow way more than 5,000 fucking people. I've liked way more than 5,000 people on this app. Sorry. It's safe? Okay, let's go look. See if it's on here. Messages. See, here it is. Oh shit. Is that just what it looks like at your house? Just getting beat up every day? Is that your life? Is that what your life? Is that what your life is like, dude? Just wake up. You wake up to this? Is this how you wake up, DK? Is this what your mornings are like? Boom! You're going down. Boom! 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 That's DK on the bottom there. You can tell by the bald head. He's getting knocked out. He doesn't get to wake up. You wake up, get knocked out. I was wondering why you're smoking so much dabs. So she thinks you're asleep all the time. So she doesn't fucking mount you and knock you out again. Help! Help! Don't scream for help, or we're gonna hit you harder. Oh, that's her trainer, otherwise known as DK. Now you gotta oh shit. Now you guys are gonna see my code. I don't want you guys to see my code. Let me see if I can do it with a touch. I don't want you guys coming and stealing my phone. There we go. What was up with that? BandLab crashed over here on this side. Fucking weak sack. Now we gotta go all the way back and find what we're listening to. Holy shit. Holy shit. There we go. Now you can see it again. What the fuck, BandLab? Crashing. 2 minutes. There we go. At least the one we're listening to didn't crash. Jeez. Good for withdrawals. You know, my dad always says this. Chris was conceived with the rhythm method. I just got a little out of rhythm. Come on, Dad, I'm a drummer. Don't say that. Hurts my feelings. I thought I had good rhythm, Dad. Who are you? This is Dave. +1, Samara Johnson. Yep. Dave is Dave_tracks. Definitely following him. And Samara. Ooh, if I could sing out that high. Ooh. I suck at singing high. Hear my cat? I heard my cat. I hear rain. Love is around the corner. 6:15, 22, 40, 47, 49. I'd like my soul back. Thanks.
Choking on a cigarette, guess you probably figured that you gon' need that stimulus with the way I throw it back. I ain't even finished yet, put your hands under my hips, you know that I like it fast. I'm looking at the height and width, put your hands under my hips, you know that I want it back. I guess you probably figured that. I guess you probably figured that. Yo, what's some motive? The hustle don't go unnoticed. Check how deep my throat is. I swear you're my lotus.
What?
I'm stuck and I'm floating. Yo, this ain't showbiz. Yo, but I showed it.
Guys, these lyrics are quite sexual.
Can't fake that, I ain't counterfeit. He came back cause I'm the realest bitch. Yo, what's some motive? The hustle don't go unnoticed. Check how deep my throat is. I swear you're my lotus. I'm stuck and I'm floating. Yo, this ain't showbiz. Yo, but I showed it. Do a show, sis. I showed out, can't be undid.
What's the beat? Let's check it. Doesn't show an inspired by.
Stuck like it's crack. I'm under attack. I like my soul back. About to run to the book. Make a hashtag. Saying I met God and found my way back. Yeah.
Doesn't say an inspired by, but maybe this inspired be. See who this inspired. A bunch of people liked it and worked on it. Dudes that are trying to get some, probably. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. I bet you really liked the song for reals. You wanted to work with it. It's good.
I showed out, can't be undid. Can't fake that, I ain't counterfeit. He came back cause I'm the realest bitch. What the fuck? Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Yo.
Oh, it's from YouTube. Oh. Then they should probably put that in their description. Not a big fan of doing that without saying, hey, it's from YouTube. I do YouTube tracks also, but I put like track from YT or track from YouTube. Come on, guys. Give credit where credit's due. Right now, there's currently some guy named like Equinox who's got like some Evelyn's Gate, some Ice Pick Syndicate, and some of my music up on Spotify like it's his own. Like he has Killer Fantasy, 14.5-minute track that I made all on my own, up on his Spotify like it's his original. No credit where credit's due. What the fuck, bro? Man the fuck up. Put some credit where credit's due, you know? Fretless 6 strings, like fretless guitars. I got a fretless bass. I started playing bass on a fretless bass. I started on that bass right there, but within 6 months I bought my own fretless, and I just like fretless a lot. Would I be good on a fretless guitar? I don't know, but I love fretless, and I would love a fretless guitar. I ain't gonna go to any of these and tear the frets out, but that being said, yeah, Bumblefoot I think does that. Bumblefoot. A fretless 6-string bass I would do. Oh yeah, oh my nylon dispel needs rebalancing, oh yeah. Hello? What about a fretless nylon guitar? That might not be right. Okay, if I were to have a fretless, I would love it to have a sustainer in it. Is it got single pickups? This fretless, this Squire you're talking about, making a fretless out of? Does it have single pickups or like a? Is it HH? Is it HSS? Is it SSS? What is it? Because this guitar, I would love to make another one like this that has fretless. I would love it. I would love to have a sustainer circuit and fretless. What's this? The Macabre. Alright, guys. My back's getting a little sore from this stool I sit on. Always does. The Macabre. Charlie Patterson and who else? 2 others. Let's go see the collaborators. You got Charlie Patterson, you got Joe Shabby Doo, and you got Ronald McLaughlin. I don't have any of these guys on my follow. I'm going to follow them. I think if I unfollow all my 5,000 people I follow right now, I'm going to start the refollow. Well, first I got some basic people like DK and Andy Guitar Pants and Screamer Bob and Jason Jacobs. I just got to make sure I get in on the refollow. Matt Dunlap 23 and all these people, but especially Holy Grail always coming on my show. I got to get my refollow going on these people that I interact with. But I would come over here to this list and I would just follow all these fucking featured guys and all their collaborators. Just go through all these lists and just go follow them. That'd be a way to get a proper sounding feed. Let me just say there's still a lot of hip hop on my feed. Tomorrow is going to be a day where I feature the feed. Luke and Nate Patterson. The Patterson brothers. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that was the song. I was like, what happened? Did it get a BandLab crash? It's over. Heather Bayal. You can find her at chaotic_cutie. The collaborator on this is Morrow S. Found him at Morrows1 or Morrow MAUROS1. Oh, that'd be fun. Fork every single one of your, every single song you can that comes up on the lab. And just add this to them. And just like fork, fork, fork all day long. Just put it way back in the mix. Put it so far back in the mix, they're like, did you add anything? Yeah, there's that hi-hat track, you didn't hear it? There's that shaker track, you didn't hear it? Oh yeah, I heard it. I had to listen 3 times to hear it. It was so quiet. Oh, I could do it on any track. I guarantee you I can do it on any track. Lena Rose, Broken. I used to follow all of these people at one time, and BandLab cut the follow down to 5K, so you can't follow everybody. You can just follow some people. It's so fucking stupid. Still hate it. Still annoyed by it. Hate that they took my check mark because it was so upsetting to me. It was very upsetting. Plus, it cut me back to like the most recent 5,000, which was not in any way indicative of the people that I should have followed. And the thing that upset me the most is that there was 144,000 other people that I was following that maybe only had 1 or 2 followers. Some of them that they forced me to unfollow them. Those people saw their follow go down. They tried to tell me, no, that we didn't do that, dude. How do you do that without? How do you not do that by making me unfollow them? Come on, give me a break. See, just add shaker to everything. They're like, dude, that guy's so good. He adds. You know what I'm saying? Just go through the lab, just find every forkable track all day, every day, and just do that. 50 a day. I'm one of those people that thinks that shaker could be in everything, and yet I still forget to use it. I'm like, oh, that could have used shaker after I'm done every time. Oh, that could have used shaker. Sometimes it's better to have 2. Or like this. Like this. Is it still going yet? There's a certain point where it needs to stop, though, at the end here, right? Couldn't just be going through the whole thing, but whatever. But dude, it could go on every track. What we got here? Dandid. Let's go check him out. Dandid. I'm following him. Dandid. It's Caractacus. Caractacus. How many down are we now? Alright, we'll probably end it here. Another thing you can do with shakers, people don't realize. Wait. Stuff like that. It doesn't just shake, it also has this cool little tap. Yeah, stereo shakers. Even in mono. How'd you get to become a pro studio musician? Well, I'm really good at the shaker. Imagine that, you get hired in and you go in to put the shaker on hits. They found me on BandLab. I was just putting shaker on everything. Hey there, dear. Whipped cream?
Yeah, mommy.
Mmm. Want a bite? No, you don't? Want to give me a hug? Oh man, my daughter came in. You see that? Oh my gosh. Hans Hanneberg! What? You're on the BandLab! How'd you get famous? Shaking it. Shaking it. I was just shaking it on the lab. Dude. Everybody, see that guy right there, Hans? That's my wood house. Hey, you got your own. You got your own. Yummy. Thank you. You take it. You eat it. No, you don't want it. Yeah. Hey everybody, that's my old roommate and one of my best buddies in the world. Not as close of a buddy as this little girl. She's my favorite. Look, it's you dancing. Look, right here. Watch. Look. Oh yeah, dancing, dancing. Yeah. What? Oh. You made it? Let's see. If I play a video, it will stop the music, so. Well, everybody, we'll announce this instead of just showing the video and stopping the music. My daughter made this. My daughter made it. It's very good. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go look at it. Let's still go see. Let's see if we can see this without. There it is. She made it. You guys can see it right here. Look at her. She's a master maker. What? What a cutie. Oh, when she tries it when she's done eating the egg yolk. A whole bunch of photos of what my wife's doing. Okay. Dude, Hans, we've probably jammed more than I've jammed with the people here on the lab. Hans and I lived in a house. It was a band house. It's where a lot of this equipment, I got it for the first time. We jammed in a band house. You can see I got a rack set up, Hans. I've gone rack. I got the rack VHT power, and I got a line 6. Don't hate me, but I just used the preamps only. It fucking sounds killer. I made this line 6 sound like my bitch. But let's go back to the artists being played. Ride with me and's Bug. Yeah, yeah, we used to have rooms right across the hall from each other, and we were the guys that stayed up late and having long as fuck chats about all kinds of music. Miss you, dude. I miss you in a big way, man. Yeah, VHT on the cab, VHT on the power amp. And there's this new amplifier out there, and it's something I really want to get. It's like $200 per module, and it's a play on the old Randall, but they kind of improved it. And the old Randall setup. And see, this right here is Tim's amp. This is the M80 preamp, but me and Tim don't really hang out much anymore, so I'll replace that at some point. I'll just put it in the corner, and what it is it's actually called, let me think of the name of it. Come on, recall it. It's made by the guy who does VHT and the guy that does, and it's made by Engel and VHT, and it's called shit. Fuck. Not Spark Amp, dude. It's amp with removable modules. It's called the Synergy, right? And then they have these, if you look at it, they have these modules you plug in and out. Well, they have a rack mount version that holds 2 modules, and you have a switcher for it. And yes, the guy from Soldano makes it, so you can have an SLO amp on one side, and you can have a Fryette Pitbull amp with the EQ and everything on the other side. Then if you want to pull it out, you can get Steve Vai's custom amp. And let's just see, Synergy modules. Let's go like this. Synergy modules, let's look together. And this is what I want really bad. This will be my next amplifier, my next purchase. So here's the Steve Vai one. You can see it right there. It's the only one that's green. But they have Fryette, and they have a rack mount Syn 2, which allows you to dock 2 of them. And then they have, let's see, the Fryette. Let's see. Modules, SLO. They have Friedman. They have the Soldano SLO. You can get them as low as like $200 on used. SLO amp right there, 2-channel. And then you also can get Fryette. And then they have the Fryette. Yeah, they got Gem. They got, man, the Fryette Deliverance, which is pretty cool. That's like the Deliverance cab, which is like a Marshall meets a Mesa. And then you have the Fryette right here, Ultra Lead, my old amp, the preamp of it. But that's kind of more like a high watt meets like a SLO. That's somewhere in that region. Maybe a high watt meets a Marshall or something. Oh yeah, I want one of those so bad, you guys have no idea. Yeah. Tabletop unit, cool, but in the rack, way cool. Okay, let's go to the artist that's playing right now. Not to my dead screen. There we go. We're on Bug. Where is it? Not Bug. Is it? No. My fake playing thing kind of messed up. There we are. We're washed away my pain. Man, I just got a thing of whipped cream. Mmm. Yeah, these are, that's KT88s. It's 2 sets of 2. Each side is 90 watts, so I get a stereo output. And pretty cool because the Pitbull, to be stereo, I would have needed a second Pitbull. This one, you can literally just run it through a stereo effects and boom. So with the, let's say I had the Syn 2 right here. I could switch it, have it up there, so it just makes more sense to me, and then have it run through this just for the effects, and just use the effects off that, none of the preamps or anything, and have a dry channel that just has the effects, and just build sets of effects, and then I can change my effects over here on my pedal for my line 6, and then change channels on my pedal for my guitar amp, and have the world at my fingertips. This is a soft one. It's like a... Wait. What's this one? A very drunk cover of Touch My Body by Mariah Carey. Doesn't sound drunk. Plus he made the list, right?
At this point, I fucking give up. For
That's
all,
fine.
I'm drunk. Second of all, what the fuck did I think that I can sing Mariah Carey?
Was that where it gets to the really high part? This is called Bitch Mother, this artist. Find her at Bitch Mother, out of Slovakia.
I want to fucking... It's not good. It's not good after all. Why did I think...
What we're doing today is we're listening to at Mr. Chesta's second account, which is at Expanding Horizons, which is basically a collection, 16 collections actually, and maybe a little more, of artists' playlists of people to kind of spread your wings and find more people on BandLab to work with. It's all types of genres. It doesn't gravitate as heavily towards the rock metal side of BandLab as I do over here on the blog. So it's a cool thing to do on Fridays, and just on a long show, kind of just go through and just listen to a bunch of variety. Yep, I'm just eating spoonfuls of whipped cream. So good. I'm changing avenues here. One of my favorites. Jalapeno cheddar Cheez-Its. Cheetos, I mean. Fade Into You by Beck M. She's a BandLab leader. Oh, I haven't got to it yet, Joey. Busy day today trying to straighten up stuff with my rehab center. By the way, Hans, I bumped something at Boeing, and I went to rehab. Now I'm clean. I can still drink alcohol, it's just not at work. Can't smoke weed though.
I look to you and I see nothing.
They catch me with weed in my system, I'll never work at Boeing again.
I look to you to see the truth. You live your life going.
Tears run down my internal brain eye. My internal brain eye. I'm sad for it, but I'm better for it too. Nice. Nice harmonies.
Some kind of night into your darkness. Colors your eyes with what's not.
I gotta say, at least they let me keep my job. And they paid for the rehab. And they paid me to be out of work too. In 2 days, I reached my 1-year anniversary with them. A little background on what I was doing there at Hans is I started out working in the wheel well on the 737s in Renton. And then the layoffs were coming, so they sent me over to the Seattle Delivery Center. And they were just starting to work on the repairs that the FAA decided the 737 needed, a wire separation. And I got on the very first plane where there was a muck-up. Somebody nicked a wire, and I replaced the nicked wire, which was kind of a fix-it, which ran from down in the electronics bay over, way back some panels, up along the side of the plane, and then all the way back over to the cockpit, and it was the pilot headset communication wire. So I replaced that wire. Every single wire in that plane is tested, functionally tested regularly before every takeoff. It just does it like this. The machines in there do it like this. And then every month they go through like a set of tests to make sure everything on the plane is working. And so they're regularly tested. But before we were able to say this was done, how did I locate the wire? By using schematics. And how did I know the wire was nicked? Is from the test. And who nicked the wire? Somebody was using an implementation tool in a bundle about this big that's taped to try and push the wire we had to separate through that bundle instead of out of the instead of this under bundle. We didn't take the wire that we needed to replace out. We just disconnected it and stowed the ends, and then ran a new wire in a different bundle. While someone was doing that, pretty much sure it was this guy named Hang. He's a 60-year-old guy who's been working there 30 years. He nicked the wire. So I came up with a new technique which involved, here I'll show you, which the run was about this big of taped section. So I punched a hole in a very large zip tie, tiny little hole, and then, yeah, you can't see the hole very well. Turn the lights down a little bit. Punch the hole, let's put it behind some black. Little hole though, right here, in the end of this. Do you see that? But that hole there, put the wire through, fold it, tape it with Teflon tape, like 3 or 4 wraps, maybe 5 wraps. Pressed it down real good. Rubbed Boeing wax lube all over this thing, and then ran it through the center of the bundle until out the back side of the bundle this little tip was sticking out, and then grabbed that, pull the whole wire through, and we replaced the wire that needed to be separated. Now that wire has ran in the bundle it was in since 1967, over 2 million flights, and not a single negative interaction, or over 20 million flights or something like that. So yeah, I fished it through, and then I showed that technique to the guys, and you could do it without removing a battery that was called to be removed. That battery added 6 hours of testing. That battery component added 6 hours of testing to the post tests, and running it through that way was so much quicker. They sent all the guys over from Europe, England, so Germany, England, and Ireland, and those guys all trained in different days with me to show I could show them how to do the job quicker and skip a few important steps, making it quicker. So I repaired about 25 or 30 737s, about $3.5 billion of Boeing inventory, and trained a bunch of people that will be off-site on how to do it. And I was sent over to Moses Lake, and in my first week there, they had stuff so tight together I bumped a fuel tank that was empty and put a little nick in the back of a Hertz rental van, and they were like, just give him a test and then he can get back to work. And I was like, oh, shit. Too bad. But like my uncle said this morning, they're bringing people back already, so probably the latest I'll be back to work is in March. They're trying to build 737s now. I'll probably go back to Renton and be in the wheel well. And I don't care where I go. Go put me in the tail. I could fit anywhere in a 737, and I've seen it all. I've done it all. And now all that shit at the factory is easy compared to what I was doing. And I'll go get my grade 9, and then I'll have them transfer me over to Seattle Delivery Center, because the guys over there like me, and they miss me, and they want to bring me back. So if I go upgrade to a grade 9, that allows you to be grabbed by any manager. And so I'll upgrade to a grade 9 and go to where the guys retire. And then my first year or two, I'll be sitting in a place where people wait 20 years to get experience and getting to it, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, I'll let you know right when I'm back in Renton. I'll swing by sometime. I'll probably be a second shift. I'll be out at midnight, or if I'm over at if I get over to the SDC, I'll probably be mornings. That'd be way cool. But it was awesome. I was working mornings at Moses Lake and Seattle Delivery Center, so sometimes it takes 5-7 years to get to the mornings. And I was lucky enough to get there in months. Jose, she's an Ali Hoopa transplant, and who else is on this track? I'm gonna drop a like. This one's sweet. And who else is on this track? Jose, Stellar Lizzie. I'm somehow not following her. And 844 Beats, Fresh Prince with a Z. Yep, I'm going to. Hey there. What you doing, dear? You got no clothes on now. What? You want a hug? Aww. My daughter needs hugs. AOG, Airplane on Ground, Mechanic. Grade 9. You don't have any clothes on. You need to get a shirt on. You have to go get a shirt on. Sic mundus cretus est. What? Axel Schaefer and the Baobab Code. What? There's no shirt on you. Gotta get a shirt. Go get a shirt in your room. Go ask Mom to get you a shirt. What's an A and P? I think that's what I think it is. Let me look. Gotta look things up. A and P. Or you can tell me. Yeah. I'm going to get it, but I'm going to get it through Boeing. Boeing, to get an A and P, yeah. To get an airframe and power plant outside of Boeing, which if they're not gonna, if they weren't gonna be hiring me back, my parents were willing to send me to school for that. So I would be doing that. But if you go get it through Boeing, it's literally like 4 weeks of staying after every other day. So, hey man, head back to playing. We'll see you around next time, Hans. Catch you later, dude. Thanks for coming on the live stream and enjoying it with us. YouTube, I think it is, yeah. Hey, no hiding. No hiding. No hiding. Go get a shirt on. She's in her crazy mode, everybody. That means she's on cloud 9 now. Oh.
Here, Robin shirt. Ready?
Come on.
Set. No.
I just checked it. I think the faces are blurred out, except you. Why'd you do that? So that I know who it is, or just so that you don't share other people's photos or something? Or are they demons and they like reflecting the light? That's probably what it is. They're probably demons. Plus, what is that plane? It has a prop. Holy crap. It has a prop, dude. I want to work on some prop jets. Ah!
I got you.
Oh, you can't say or show. That's cool. I get it. EP3E, sweet. You lick me like a dog? Shakers. It's yours. Lockheed. Eight years. Solid, dude. So all the work I was doing was work that normally you have to be A&P or grade 9 to do the work. And I was doing it as a grade 4. Why? Because I loved it, and it was a way to keep my job, and because it was a way to up my knowledge and up my skill. And I'll be sober, so I won't be afraid to take the leap. Won't be afraid of random UAs and stuff like that. I can always drink on the weekends, stuff like that, to get my relax on. Spicy. Want me to come play with you now?
No, sing with me.
Sing with you?
No, sleep with me.
Sleep down with you? Go sleep with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Think it's bedtime now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll talk.
All right, guys. Yes, I think I already had made myself indisposable, and they probably regret even testing me. They probably could have not tested me because there was like almost no damage. But hey, I'll make myself even more indisposable by being clean. And highly dispensable. Is indispensable the right word? I don't know.
Well, you don't want to be dispensable, so.
I don't want to be dispensable, so yeah, that is right. Yeah. I want to be dispensed on the work.
Nana boo boo.
Nana boo boo. Oh, those are good.
Those are mommy's.
Okay.
Eat it.
What? I gave it to you, Luella. No, you don't have one.
There's a whole bin of them up on the top of the fridge.
You picked it up.
Yeah, also.
At the store. At Phil's store? Uncle Phil's store?
Yeah, Anna, come back. Present.
There you go, Victoria Robles.
Mommy, I said,
Oh. All right. 2 hours and 16 minutes show. One of the longest vlogs I've ever done, for sure.
Say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody. And I say your titles. Goodbye. Daddy.
Bye. Say bye. We are music. We are BandLab. Catch you on the flip side, motherfuckers.